Hello and welcome to BISP Solution. Today's webinar is about the Fusion Financial implementation, in which we will do with the GL related transaction process, the use cases of BISP group. We'll take the use cases of BISP group. So let us move to the today's agenda. The first task we will take as agenda of the task which we will do is foreign currency journal setup and the process. Then we will see how to create a data access set and setup process behind that. Then we will see the ledger setup, how to ledger set are created and what are the process behind that. And then we will create a auto posting setup, how to create auto posting and auto reversal setup we will do, and how the process are done in the application. So let us move to next slide. So for prerequisite configuration for foreign currency journals, the first step is you have to create a daily rate, right? So that daily rate is required. So to manage daily rates, you can create a rate type and provide your rate. So we going to application and see how the rate types and daily rates are uploaded in the application, and we will use this particular rate and rate type. We will use the rate between USD and INR, right? So that we will use that. And while creating a journal, right? So while creating a journal in the journal work area, so in the journal headers, we will select a foreign currency out there, what we have provided, that is, we will select INR as the foreign currency in the US general ledger, that is BISP US general ledger, and select the conversion date and also select the conversion type, right? So that three things are to be selected while creating journal in the header portion of the journal, right? So there is a three portion, that is batch, header, journal headers and line, right? So let us move to the application and log in with the user. So let us log in with the Tim Cook. Let me log in with the Tim Cook. And navigate to the general account. So period close. So there is a manage currency rate out here. Select that right? So currency rates are various types are created out here. We can create our own currency out here. So, and you have to select the default rate type, right? So that is the check mark you should take care. So let us create our own rate type, or we can use the corporate and upload the rate also. So let us create our own rate type. Here we are. So I will give the BISP rate, BISP corporate, and I will say BISP corporate rate, right? And provide an exchange. Exchange rate, right? So select that. So enable the cross. I will select that, and the cross pivot table I would select that USD, right? So that is the USD I would select, and save this. Just hold on. And to the rates, let's move to the rates, and we will create the rate between USD and INR. And we have not, so that is the, in the corporate you will can find that, but we have to upload that. So let us select the date, say this is the July month. Let's take a 1 day rate, or say 1st July to today is 12th, right? So let's select that and create spreadsheet. You will download the sheet out here. Show all. Show folder. Right click, unlock that, ADFDI file will be downloaded. Connect to the application. It will ask for credentials. from currency to currency, that is USD, to currency is INR, conversion rate. So I will select the BISP corporate from date. So I will select the date to date. So it will be a 01, and the conversion rate. So I have to provide the rate out here. So let me take a rate, say 73. It's ideally it should be a variation, but I am taking a one rate only to make you understand how the rates are being uploaded out there. So 73.05, I am taking that rate, right? So that is the rate, and submit the same. Inverse rate it will automatically create, right? So that is the submit the rate. Submit the daily import process. Okay. Row inserted successfully, right? So this row has been successfully inserted. Say okay. Let us check in the application and search with that. So here we are, the rates has been uploaded out there. So ideally it will be a differentiate, but to understand so how we can upload the rate in the application, so I have taken a one rate only. Basically this will be provided by the client itself, and we have to upload the rates out there. So now let us create a one journal using this rate type, that is BISP corporate, right? So that is a requirement of a client. So let us move and create one journal in the journal work area, general ledger accounting work area. Create journal. Okay, the periods are not been open. Let me open the periods. So let us navigate to the period closure. So let us open the target period. So July 23, right? So we have taken this one. Open that. Say yes. Refresh. You can see the latest open period out here. Let's refresh that. May 21. June 21. January 22. It will open the July period and one adjusting period of August. Right, so let us open the June. There we are. So you can see the July period has been opened and the August period is future interval period. That is the future interval period. One period we had taken. So that's why you can enter the journals, but you can't post that, right? So that is the future interval period. Now let us create a one journal. Create journal. So you can see in the journal there is a batch, there is a header and there is a line, right? So let us provide the batch for that. So foreign currency journal FJRL say Zone 100. This is my batch number I am giving. And out here I will select that INR, right? So I will select the INR, and the date is today, and I will select out here the BISP corporate, right? So select that, and I will select that as adjustment. Select as adjustment. Provide the code combination, accounting codes. Select any expenses. Say interest. Let us take interest. interest payable is coming. Bank, let us search with that bank. Take a bank charges. Say okay. I say since you are entering in the INR currency, so I will put as a 15,000 as an interest, right? So automatically system will accounted in USD, and description you can provide. Somebody has DFF has been activated, so Fusion county is coming. Somebody has, since it is in a test environment, so everybody is doing some DFF related activities. So it is a mandate one. I don't think so. It is a mandate one. I will put a bank charges or say interest description in the line, bank charges, and in the say it is will be my payable, right? So let us put the credit line, select the company, and I will select as accounts payable. Accounts payable. So okay. $15,000. Right, and save that. So you can see the log out here. So it has been created by Tim Cook. You can see that by this user. Complete that. And post that. You can see there the source is manually we are entering. Yesterday we have uploaded a BDI sheet. That source, it is shown out there as what we have created, a QuickBook journal. That is the source, it has shown out there. Right, so let us query the same journal, whether that has been posted or not. So search with that. So it is processing. To see the process, you can navigate to tools in the schedule process. So schedule process, the post Posting of journal is in process. The application is running a bit slow right now. So it has been completed now. We can view the report from here itself, or the posting of the journal. That attachment is there. If there any error, you can view from here. So since it is completed, successfully succeeded, and let us query the journal. Manage journals, search with that. So you can see that it has been posted now. Right, so you can post the journal using foreign currency. For that, first we have provided the rate type, as we have created the rate type, and then we provided the rates through spreadsheet, and we uploaded the same, and we created the journal, and in the header we have provided the currency, that is foreign currency, and the conversion date and the conversion rate type. Accordingly, the system will take care of that conversion, and it will account in your ledger with this USD, right? So that is how, since our ledger is in US ledger, right? So it will be accounted in this. So you can reverse that particular journal by selecting and reverse the journal. That is the reversal process. You can do a reversal, single reversal, by reversing this journal. If I say you want to reverse this particular journal, so in that case, a single journal can be reversed. If you have a multiple lines, so multiple headers, so you can do from reversal from that out here also. So reversal, multiple headers can be reversed using the header portion. Since we have used only a one journal, one header and one line, so in the batch you can, if you have a multiple headers, from single batch reversal it will reverse all the lines which is under that particular batch. So to reverse that, you can reverse, select the reverse, and the period of reverse, you can provide the period. That is, my period is July or August, since I have entered the journal in the month of July, so my adjusting period will be August, right? So I can reverse by August. So that is the criteria. So let us say reversal by July. The method, it will ask for whether it will change the sign or switch debit credit. Let's say change sign, it will just, whatever the sign out here, it will put minus sign out here, right? So let us change the sign, say OK. The process has been submitted. Search, still unposted. So you can see the lines, the minus sign has been out there, right? So now I had to post that, so select and post the same. select it for posting. Right, so this is way we can create foreign currency journals, as well as how to manually reverse the journal using badge or header. We understand that particular thing, right? So let us move to the next topic, that is data access set, setup and process. Let us move to the template now. So this is the overview of data access security. So data access set security access to ledger and ledger set and portion of ledger using the primary balancing segment values. So you can combine the ledger and ledger set assignment in the single data access set if ledger shares a common chart of accounts and calendar. It's very important. If the ledger shares common chart of accounts and calendar. If you have primary balancing segment value assigned to a legal entity within the ledger, then you can use data access segment value as data access set to secure the access of specific ledger legal entity. You can also secure the access to the primary balancing segment assigning directly to the ledger. So when the ledger or ledger set is created, the data access set for the ledger or ledger set is automatically created. When the ledger or ledger set is created, a data access set for the ledger or ledger set is automatically created. Given the full read and write access to those ledger, you can also manually create data access set to give or write access or read only access to entire ledger or portion of the ledger representing a primary balancing segment values. So following figure you can see that so access level is given the data access set we create, the access set type, you can see that there is a full or you can give a primary balancing segment value. So your BSV will be the value you can, if you have a multiple BSV value, you can provide particular BSV value to access the data and the level, what type of level you want to give to that access, that is whether you want to read or write or read only. It's depend upon the requirement of the client, right? So that is the you can define in the application. So let us navigate to applications and see the how the data access set is created. So I will log out from this particular user. Since this user is not implementation user, I will log in with the implementation user. So from the setting and action, setup and maintenance, select scope as financials. Let us select data access set, right? So that is our data access set. Data manage data access set will be there. Here we are, manage data access set. So in the test environment, there is a lot of access set has been created. Let us view our access set. So BISP. So I have loaded through rapid implementation. So you can see automatically it has created, the system has automatically created a ledger set. So that is BISP Global IN and BISP Global US, right? So it has given the full access set type, and the chart of accounts and the calendar should be the same, right? So that is the primary requirement. The chart of account should be the same and the calendar should be same, right? So that is the, if you want to create a one access set, data access set, select, provide the name, say GL access set, GL access set, and select the chart of accounts. So I will select that BISP and the calendar. So this is the global chart of accounts. The access type, right? So that is the access type as we have discussed in the PPT. The access level. The access type is what type of access type you want, full or primary. So full, it's already created. So let us create a one primary balancing segment value. I want to give a particular balancing segment value, and out here add row. So select the ledger. So two ledgers are coming, that is Global INC, and the ledger I want to select all values. I want to give a specific value. That is specific value if I use a parent value, right? So if I select a parent value, so whatever the roll up values are there, that is company BISP Global, and the tree, it will be a global, and segment values, right? So that is the segment values. So you can see the total of BISP Infonet, so total of BISP solution, that is total. It will give you the total. Under that, any child values are there, you can have the access towards that, right? So that is the access. That depends upon the how privileges you are giving. Either you are giving the read and write or just read only. The two privileges are there. Or you can give values with the single value. So let us select the single value. If you select the single value, right? So single value, then you have to provide the BISP value, that is Infonet or solution, right? So I have taken the global INC, in which the value is Infonet, and I will select that is as a read only, right? That is the read only, and one more, I will add one more, that is US, not ledger. I will give a specific value, say this is my specific value, single value, and I will select 201, right? So 201 is my global US, and I will also provide him the read only, right? So that is the read only mode. He can view the data but he can't write he can't enter anything out there, right? So that is the basic purpose behind that. So we have created the GL access set. Let us give a GL read only. Let's give the read only access set, right? GL read only access set. Save and close. So we have created a one, and you can provide this data access set to a user, right? So that user, you can provide the data access. Accordingly, he can read the data, but he can't write the data. So the full access of set provides access to the entire ledger or ledger set, and you could be a read only access or both read and write access to entire ledger, or the primary balancing segment. If you select, the access set provides access to one or more primary balancing segment for the ledger. The access set type security can be a specific of a parent or detail in the primary balancing segment value. The parent value must be selected for the tree that associated with the primary balancing segment of your chart of accounts, or specific parent value and all the descendants or say child values, including the middle level combination for the different primary balancing segment values for different ledgers or ledger sets. So this is how we can create. You can create the ledger set with the reporting or say secondary. Using the foremost thing is that the chart of account should be the same and the calendar should be the same. Then only this data access set you can create, right? So that is the basic requirement for creating a data access set. So let us move to the next topic, that is ledger set setup. So ledger set and setup. So let us move to the PPT again. So we have a primary ledger and we can create a secondary ledger. In the secondary ledger, you can create a reporting ledger accordingly. You can create the secondary ledger or reporting ledger, and from the primary ledger, or you can create the reporting ledger or reporting currency. If you use the translation, if you can create a translation process, if you use the balances to be translated, then reporting currency will be created. The translation process will be it will create a translation currency, right? So the basic of the primary ledger is to maintain the record keeping of the ledger, record transaction balance by using chart of accounts with a consist of calendar, currency and accounting rules, that is method. So accounting method or convention you can say. To determine the number of primary ledger, your enterprise structure analysis must begin with your financial and legal and management reporting requirement. For example, if your company has a separate subsidiary in several countries worldwide, enable reporting for each country legal authorities by creating multiple primary ledgers with representing each country with a local currency, chart of accounts, calendar and accounting method. Use reporting currencies linked to your country specific primary ledger to report to your parent company for your foreign currency subsidiaries. Other consideration that might affect the number of primary ledger requirements are corporate year ending, as our case is there, ownership percentage, local governance regulation and taxation, and secondary ledger. Right, so let us see about the secondary ledger. So secondary ledger is an optional ledger linked to a primary ledger for the purpose of tracking alternative accounting, and can be different from the primary ledger by using different accounting method, chart of accounts, accounting calendar, currency and process, so on. So these are the certain things which when you require the secondary ledger. So for example, I would say your primary ledger uses the US GAAP principles, and you maintain the secondary ledger in International Financial Reporting Standard, that is IFRS, right? So accounting you required, then you can use the secondary ledger for that purpose. So again, if the reporting currency or reporting ledger, what type of reporting you want, either you want a balance or journal or sub ledger, it depends what type of. So we have, if you take a balance, then you can translate that translation, you can do the process, or in the real time you want the currency to be processed. So in this particular context of BISP group, so we have used the reporting currency for as a journal based, right? So whenever the US anyone journal posted and accounted in the GL general ledger, then it automatically get as a sub ledger. It creates a reporting ledger. Through the reporting ledger, it transfers the transaction in the INR immediately with a real time effect, right? So that is the purpose of reporting currency. We have created that. So let us take the ledger set, right? So let us take the ledger set. Here we are. Manage ledger sets. So you can create a ledger set based on, you will provide the ledger set, chart of accounts, and out here say global, provide the name, so this is the ledger set. You can have access, my ledger set can be created on various aspects. Say I am using I had to switch the journal between back and forth between the using INR as well as US. I can create the ledger set by grouping both the ledgers. So I can use that particular use the ledger set, and out there I can immediately enter the journals in both the ledgers, right? So that you can do so. So let us create a one ledger set and provide that access to a one user, right? So let us do that. give the access group ledger. I would say a group ledger set BISP group ledger set. Let us give that name, BISP group ledger set, and out here I will select ledger, that is BISP India primary ledger, and I will add one more, that is BISP US ledger set, and save and close. Right, so ledger set has been created, right? So that ledger set using the same chart of accounts and calendar is the must, right? So that is the basic requirement, and let us provide a data access to a one user using this. So data access for users. So manage data access for users, select that, and I will provide this ledger data, the new set, to one of the user, that is Susan Jobs. Just hold on. Susan Jobs. Select as a general accountant, and I will select a data access set and BISP. So you can see the ledger set, BISP group ledger set, right? Save and close. After providing the ledger data access, one should run LDAP job, right? So go to the schedule process. From the tools, use the schedule process. Schedule new process. LDAP. It synchronizes the rules and definition, right? So that is the one should select the retrieve latest LDAP with a lightweight directory access protocol. Submit the same. Refresh that. It's still running. Let's log out and log in with the Susan Jobs, right? So let us log in with the Susan Jobs. So go to the general accounting dashboard. Go to the general accounting dashboard. Select that, data access, ledger set, right? Select this. This is the requirement of my one of the client, that is BISP. They have given that the accountant should have access to both the ledgers so that she can enter the journals in the both the ledgers. So let us create one journal so that you can understand. So now you can see the, just hold on. It is showing only this one. Just hold on. It is not. Should show both the ledgers, right? So that is the case. It is not coming. So it has not been assigned up till now. The process has not been done. Wait for a minute. Let's log out again. Why it is coming such a manner? It is not syncing right now, it is taking time. Let's see, go with the login with that particular implementation user. Sometimes it takes time. It's still running. Let it complete and succeed. So let us move to the next topic. In meantime, it will get completed and we will check it out, right? So what is the next topic we have? We got auto reversal setup and process, and auto posting setup and process, right? So let us move to the application, how to create that. Select the financials, select auto reversal, right? Auto reversal. Manage journal auto reversal criteria set, right? So select that task, and out here we can create our own reversal criteria set. Let us create that. Provide the name, say BISP US journal, BISP global US reversal criteria set RCS JRCS. Select the same. I want to reversal, say accrual, and next period. So one of the requirement of my client is that it should be reversed whenever they put the adjustment entries. So it should be reversed in next period, right? So that is the one of the requirement. So you can create the category type. So you can create the specific category type, and through that category you can reverse the particular category in the which period. So next day, in the same period, right? So same period in which, same period, say next month. So let us take a period as the next month, and first day, last day, or next day, right? So the first day I would select that. And what should be the reversal method? It should be a switch between the debit and credit or sign change. I take it as a sign change, and after the automatic reversal option, it will reverse or reverse and post automatically, right? So one of the requirement is that they want to reverse the and post automatically, specifically the accrual based, and one of them saying that adjustment. So they want adjustment should be, just hold on, adjustment should be next day. Whatever the adjustment entries have to be passed, it should be next day, should be reversed. next day it should be a sign change in same period, adjustment in the next day in the same period it will reverse. Either it will reverse by sign change or switch by debit and credit. So let us take that in this case as a sign change, and I had taken the switch as debit and credit, and out here reverse automatically, right? So it will not post, reverse automatically. Then you have to create just hold on and post automatically. Whenever the next period will open, when you open the next period, sorry, this is the balance sheet related. Where we are, so here we are. So we have taken adjustment, not this one. Just hold on. That I am selecting this, right? So next day I am selecting the sign change, and I will select the reverse automatically, right? So that is the, we have to run the one process, create accounting process, right? So that is the posting process, and save the same. I have to use this category, right? So that category, I will create one more category and come back to this particular area and save and close. Done. I will create a category, journal category. Journal categories. I will create a one journal category as per client requirement, that is BISP AD adjustments. I will use the same special category, description are same, and save and close. And go to the reversal criteria set, go out there, select that, and you will see the BISP. Here we are. So reversal will be the same period and the last day, right? And it should be a switch debit credit, and it should be reverse automatically, right? So save and close. So that is the one of the criteria, and let us also create one more thing, that is post. After that, go to the your specific ledger option. Specific ledger option. Pull your ledger. Select your ledger, that is BISP Global US. Out here in the intercompany, you in the reversal you will provide your reversal criteria set. So our reversal criteria set is BISP. There we are. Right. Synchronize reversal between is, if it is checked, then run the auto reversal process after opening the period. When you open the period, it will run automatically. If you have a primary ledger as well as the secondary ledger attached to the primary ledger, then it will synchronize between them. Right, so select that also and save and close. So this is about the reversal related criteria set, journal criteria set, reversal criteria set you can create, and we will create auto posting also. Let us create auto posting. So auto posting, just a minute. Auto posting. Auto posting criteria set. Select that. Let us create our journal. So let us create provide the name, all journal BISP global US. Select that, copy, enable, and add your criteria. So I will give 10, and the ledger set, that is my search with that ledger set. If you have a ledger set you have created, you can create a multiple ledgers and set it out here, and accordingly it will post that, right? So if you have a multiple ledgers or in the countries, since I have got US and India, so I will use only one right now. So let us create BISP. So you can use the ledger set, that is a read only, and this is US ledger set, that is the US ledger. I am selecting source, I will select all. If you want any specific source to be automatically post, you can different criteria. This is basically a different criteria you can select. I will select all. If you want any specific category, as we have created a BISP category, that will, you can select that as a BISP category. Search the category BISP adjustment, it will run for that only. So I will not select that, I will select all. Select all, and any specific period you want, right? So I will make it as all, right? So process all criteria, yes, and save and close. So this is our auto posting criteria we have created, right? So let us create a one journal in the application. Let us create a journal. Let's create a journal. general accounting journal. Create a journal. He got a data access to USP Global, right? So let us, it's a July, select that. Journal reversal criteria set, JRC 100, right? Select that, and journal I will select, description, and this is my ledger, and I will select the date. I will select the date as 1st of July, and category as BISP adjustment. It will the last day of the month, right? So let us take a adjustment, right? So that is the adjustment, ADJUST adjustment, and we will select the account, one of the account. We will take that so that we can test it out. Select that account. Select the account code. Say investment in stock. I take it an investment in stock. Say $1,500, and description stock list, and I will select the credit line 201, and I have issued a check for purchase of that particular stock. I am entering directly into the GL. Say checking account, say 1,500, check issued, right? So save that, complete, and post. So it has been submitted. Let us review the journal out here. So search with that. So you can see JRC has been posted, right? So this has been posted. Adjustment get posted, right? So to run the reversal, so from the task panel you can run auto reversal. Select that. You can see your reversal data access, right? So reversal period, select as all, right? So submit, as we have selected that as all, reversal as all, and submit the same. Let us navigate to the schedule process to see the process. It has been succeeded. Now let us navigate to the journal work area. manage journals, why this has not been reversed. Let me check it out. There is some issue with the data access set error code is there. That's why not been executed. See the log file. Let us check with that reversal criteria. Let me check. Setup and maintenance. First day of next period, adjustment next day, sign change, reverse automatically. Let us take reverse and post next day adjustment. Right, so the BISP adjustment, I take a same period and next day, right, reverse and post automatically. Just take it that way. Done. Let us create a one journal. Let us create a journal. Test test 22, and this is the July test 22. Okay, let's see. the same as global, and the accounting period, so 10th I am taking, next day, and I select as BISP adjustment. Right, so let us select that, provide the details, accounting code combinations, 01, investment in stock, select that, save, quickly provide the credit line also, save, complete, post, manage journals, review the journal, so it get posted now. Done. Auto reversal, submit the same. Let me check it out. Manage journals, search, just hold on. Listing of the journal, journals, application is running very slow right now, it's responding very slowly. So you can see there is a reversal. Here we are. So this reversal has been there. So this is the reversal it has created. Right. If you select this, so you can select this. As you can see, this is the journal which we have passed, and out here you can see that this is the reversal manual journal. This is the reversal it has created, and the journal has been reversed, right? So site has been changed, the reverse journal of this, right? So this way you can create the reversal journal. So the step are, first you create the criteria, the journal reversal criteria, and then after creating the criteria, you will specify in ledger option, you will provide that particular reversal criteria out there, right? You will enter the journal, post the journal, and then on the basis of that particular category, it will reverse the journal as provided in the criteria, reversal criteria. And auto post journal is just, you can create, just I would create a one journal, just copy this one, open this journal, just copy this one, and I will provide the number as 300 and the new, right? So that is the new, and the month of July, yes, month of July, and the accounting date is the same, I would say. Okay, and save the same, complete the same, right? So it is, batch is unposted right now, right? So to post that particular, using that process, you can run the process, auto post, this is my, since I created a all journal auto post, just submit that. Go to the schedule process to view the process. Now succeeded. Let us move to the application in the journal work area. Manage journals, search the journal, where we are, auto post, right? Auto copy, heavy, auto copy, heavy. It get posted. We have not changed this journal header name, so that's why. And source is auto copy, right? So this is all for today. So we have seen the foreign currency journal setup process, data access set we have provided. We have created one data access set, and ledger set we have created. Let us check out with that, the ledger set. don't know why it is coming like this. It should be not like that. Okay, tomorrow we will see that why it is coming. It should show both the ledgers simultaneously in the same page, right? You don't have to go and change the data access set and then change and then come back and then you enter the journals, right? So that's why I am group that particular BISP group ledger set. I have created that group ledger set, but it is not working right now. I will check it out. Tomorrow we will see that. And that's it for today. Thanks for joining the webinar on GL related transaction in Fusion application. So thank you for joining.